Hello, my name is Paulina. For today's live stream, I'm going to be doing a guided tour of my neighborhood. So let me switch over the camera. So I live in Massapequa, which is located on Long Island. Massapequa is a very conservative area. Most of Long Island actually it's very conservative. Actually, if you can see over there in that house, there is a Trump flag outside. So during election season, both in 2016 and this year, there were a lot of these houses did have a lot of either Trump flags or the Blue Lives Matter flags, and a lot of these houses. But since Trump lost the election, I've noticed that a lot of these houses, the people in the houses, they have taken down their flags. Believe it or not, I believe it was last week, I was driving by one of the streets here, and then I actually saw somebody outside their house taking down their flag. So and then a lot of these people did take off the flags, but I mean, you do see a lot of American flags here. There's a lot of people in this neighborhood that are very, very patriotic. So, but in my actual neighborhood, this is Massapequa, like actual Massapequa. Where I live is Massapequa, but it's Amityville School District because I'm on the border between Massapequa and Amityville. So where my house is, there's a lot of minorities. So there's a lot of people who are actually anti-Trump in my neighborhood. However, because majority of Massapequa is kind of like this, very, I'll turn around over here, very, conservative, nice houses, beautiful houses. However, they are very, very conservative. I remember, I believe it was sometime in September or maybe late August, there was actually a Trump parade going around. I'm not sure if it went through this particular, it must have. It started, a little bit down here. I remember I was actually trying to just go to the park and work out, and then all of a sudden I see a bunch of people in pickup trucks with Trump flags behind their Trump flags in the back, and they were just parading and all that. I definitely believe it went through this area here because it was about maybe a couple blocks down. So yeah, this is a very conservative, very different from the city. I could tell you that right now. So I know the day that, Biden was announced that he was president, I know I had a friend who lives in Brooklyn who sent me a video of her neighborhood basically going berserk. People were outside on the balconies. They were, hitting pots. They were honking horns. They were doing all these crazy noises. And here on Long Island, this is kind of what it looked like the day of Biden's win. Nothing going on at all. It was very, very quiet. Nobody was, even celebrating here because majority of these people are Trump supporters. I know in 2016 there was a lot of, parties going on around here after his victory, and it was kind of scary, if anything, because I know on this street in particular, down the road down there's a school. So I remember in 2016, there was like a bunch of, the same thing with people in pickup trucks, people in cars with Trump flags outside their houses. They're going up and down the neighborhoods. And there was a school down there, so it kind of scared me that, these people are kind of supporting a man and then like in front of children. And these children don't even know, really much. So it was kind of scary. So overall, I mean, Massapequa is a very beautiful neighborhood, I would say. The only issue is it's very, very conservative, very very white. I know I had a couple instances where I've gotten yelled at by some of these neighbors just for parking my car, because I like to go on runs here because there is a park down there. So I like to go on runs in the park down there, and every time I park in front of somebody's house, I get yelled at for whatever reason. So I've had gotten altercations with these type of people. So it's very different from the city. I don't want to be too biased, but honestly, I do like the area where Brooklyn a lot better than just this part of the neighborhood, only because I just feel like the people that live in this neighborhood, they're very close-minded. I feel like people in the city are a little more open-minded. I mean, obviously the one thing that I would say that I really like about this neighborhood, everything is kind of spread out. As you can see, it's very suburb, kind of similar to Staten Island. I know my cousin lives in Staten Island. Her house is very similar to these houses. And I like how everything's a little more spread out. I know in the city everything is kind of, you know, a little clustered. Everything is all kind of mushed into one place. But other than that, there's actually, I think I see another house with a Trump flag all the way down there. I don't think the camera can catch it, but there is another one down there. But I'm telling you, there was all so much more for election season. I know in the summer driving here, it was like almost every house, and it was kind of, like I said, it was kind of scary just to think how many people who live so close to me support, you know, someone like that. But you know, there's not a lot you can really do. So, but yeah, as far as, you know, Brooklyn and here, I would definitely, you know, say Brooklyn is a lot better. I have never physically lived in, you know, the city before. Just the people. The people are very open-minded in Brooklyn. Here it's just very, very closed-minded. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to end the stream here. I just wanted to show, you know, what my neighborhood is. This is where I live. This is where Paulina lives. Very, very quiet, suburban, conservative. So, yep, that's my neighborhood. So, well, thanks for, you know, hopping on the live stream with me, and hope to catch you guys later.